Hello, hello! I am Ashen Ninja, and I am back with some more Taurox and his giant brass balls. We are beginning this where we left off from the Getting Started guide, or the Legendary Start guide, whatever. I don't even remember what I call it anymore. With good old Taurox clashing with some Dark Elves. So, I know it says we'll have a close victory with low casualties, and auto-resolve says we're not going to lose anyone, but I want to fight this one anyway. So there are some little tricks to doing well in a Taurox battle sometimes. With most of these sieges and that sort of thing, you can see there's generally some blind spots you can use and that sort of thing. Your Ungors are hidden units as well, so you don't have to worry too much about them. So life is pretty cruisy when it comes to these. So we'll just take them, we'll just dump them there. Pop our lords and our unhideable, stupid flying idiots over here. They can all go over there as well. Alright, now, let's see, we are all completely out of shooting range there. We'll leave our harpies behind because we don't really want them anyway. They're annoying and we don't need them. But we'll bring Taurox and his little brood up. How much magic do we have? We don't have a great deal of magic. And traitor skin? Ugh. Gross. Traitor kin is still an 11 magic cost for our winds of magic, but that's alright. We'll build that up to 30 before we really do much. Oop, they're getting shots in at us, so let's move over to where they won't be able to reach us. If they can sit in a nice formation for us, that's lovely. That is perfect. There we go. And Traderkin will work its magic now. Because this is all of their shooting units right here, and we just want to wreck them with our magic. Everything else we can destroy with our shooting units. Yeah. So Traderkin before wasn't the greatest of spells, but it's really come into its own with the Beastman rework. Really, really does the business now. Very happy, and we're doing a bit of damage to this Bleak Swords unit as well, so that's good. 154 kills with it so far. We've got lots of Ungor Raiders and their ammunition to do their thing with as well. Gorgon is huge. He's a fair bit bigger than his Minotaur kin, but crazy having his little epileptic fit there. Yes, more dead, more dead. Soon. Mwahaha. That's what we have. We've still got 36 in reserve. It just takes a bit longer for it to regen now. Ungor Raiders stand there. Good and disciplined, them. Doesn't sound right, does it? Let's see. Primal Fury's got Frenzy. That probably all comes from him, so... Blood Rage will recharge. So that's Blood Beast there. It's not bad. Apparently it's strong versus a single unit. So just remember that says unit, not entity. So Okay, so since this uses up 11, we don't have a lot of recharge rate left. We'll get it up to 22 and we'll just pump at least 2 more into that. Should get rid of these 3 units. And then we can really start getting rid of the rest of the Dark Elves that are sitting in this little town. Now, as you can see, this is actually out of range. But it is still casting, and that's because there is a bit of a bug at the moment in the game when it comes to some spells. Well, some spells, when it comes to all spells, really. So what I actually could be doing, I could cast this way over here, or wherever I really want to, and it will actually cast still. Alright, for some reason they've decided to go back over there. Come and stand over here. Come stand over here with your brothers. Come on. No. That's alright. So yeah, bit of a bug there at the moment, but try not to worry too much about that. Alright, let's start bringing our Ungor Raiders up. If we end up getting to 11 again, which I don't think we will, we'll cast again, but otherwise we're pretty much done with casting now. And let's get some shooting in. Squeeze up. Oh, I've got a bit of a arm twitch going on, which is not very cool. Let's see if we can get them in range for some shooting. Oh, yeah, jump up on the walls now and activate their tower. We don't want that. But what we do want to do is jump on here like so. Ah, they knew my plan. Come on, be a friend. Hang out in shooting range. I just don't want to lose troops, that's all. It's not my fault. Come on, kill the dread spears. Oh, muscle twitch, why are you doing this to me? Oh, jeez. Yeah. They jump up on the walls, now they die. Anything happens with them. They jump up facing the wrong way for their shields to work. That's an interesting one. Oh well. Lots of shots will be missing here, but that doesn't really matter too much right now. And there we go, army loss penalty. How easy is that? So basically with this casting thing, because you don't have any way to actually get properly closer to get in casting range, it just lets you cast. So what it's supposed to do is just go, no, you're out of range, get fucked. But yeah, they've managed to break something, so I'm sure that'll be fixed in a future patch. One loss. Instead of a close victory, we get a decisive victory. Taurox's brass balls are nicely smooth again, and we can move on. And move on we shall, because I believe there was an army in force march just up there. So what we're going to do here is raise and advance. So this actually gives us back some of our movement range. Unfortunately, we've gone the wrong way, so it's not going to help. But what we can do is we can get to about here-ish and go into hidden encampment and possibly get to ambush them next turn. They'll probably actually head to Circle of Destruction, and honestly, I don't care too much about Circle of Destruction. I care about what's in my blood ground. And honestly, I'm actually going to leave these two. That shouldn't cause me too many issues at the moment. And even if they do destroy Storag Core, that's not too big of a deal for me. Now, we don't really want to upgrade that. I do want to upgrade that for more dread per turn, but it's not too big a deal. What we will do is upgrade this, though, because we get plus 10% dread from battles, and we get a Ferromanticore. So we'll plop that in. So that's a bunch of our money spent. Let's see, income from raiding. We don't do that much. I don't do that much raiding, but Blessed by Evil can be handy. I do want to get him, what's it called? Trader Kid, that'll get it down to 9 now. Do want to get him Lightning Strike. That's the word I was thinking of, Lightning Strike. Now that we've almost made it to getting a Harsh Rampage, which would be nice. So rampages are pretty cool. Alright, looks kind of like the Orcs are grouping up against me up there. They're probably still at war with others though as well. Alright, that's okay. Okay, so they've actually got... So along with that, they've got Circular Destruction and they've got Venom Blade. It's fucking circle. Okay. What I do want to go is, I do want to go for Nagaron. Nagaron actually has a special Herdstone sort of thingy, but it's like +5. Is it +5 armor piercing or something like that? I don't remember exactly. It's nothing too exciting though. Oh, they retook Clarkerond. Oh, Clarkerond's actually outside my blood ground. Didn't realise that. Shouldn't be outside my blood ground. Oh, it's in my blood ground. How can they Oh, I didn't perform the ritual yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's real smart of me. Didn't perform the ritual. Expect everything. I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's just do that, and we'll just raise that. Again. Because what I did mean to do is actually perform the ritual last turn. Which we'll do now. So as you can see here, all devastation will be converted. 32 devastation will be converted to marks of ruin. And you'll be unable to perform the ritual here again here unless a Herdstone is destroyed. Blam. So that gives us back our Herdstone shard. He tries to talk to us and we ignore him multiple times. We get our 32 marks of ruination, which now go up here and puts us into ruination level 2. So that increases the army, that gives us additional recruitment capacity for all of those units listed there. And it gives us +1 army capacity. Now, this is where the fun really begins. We'll pop him back in ambush stance there. We will recruit ourselves a Lord. See if we can find one. Do we have a knowledgeable or anything like that? No. We actually don't really have any we want to keep, so which is fine. So we'll grab this aggressive one. And we pop him into Storag Core. From inside Storag Core, we can demolish this building, which is worth 2,400 gold. We give him Unholy Resilience. We give him Evasion. We give you more melee defense. Nothing there. We can give you anything here. We'll give you the Sword of Striking. It's only a common item, so I don't care if I lose that too much if he dies. Actually, what was his trait as well? Oh, that's right, Cunning. Yes, so he's actually a good one to have in the army. Alright, so the reason we do that and demolish the building is because if we recruit that Lord again, that building comes back. Straight away. No money lost. So we get 2,400 gold. We disband the Lord. Then we get them recruited again. And so on and so forth. We can only recruit one lord a turn. But it means, wow, there we go, because I got my objective successful. Means he's now done that. I can now go, well, I don't need you now. Goodbye. And we'll recruit a new lord. Ooh, Nurgle's Foul Stink. Those ones we actually kind of want to keep. So, actually having that one in the recruitment pool is a good idea. So, we're going to do the same for him though. His horde is now upgradable, which is good. But I want to go up this way. Pop him into that stance. We want that upgraded because that will mean we can get this upgraded so that I'll be able to get Wargores. Wargores. He's demolishing his building, so that'll get us some more cash. And yes, this is a bit of an exploit. I know. So here we can expand on what of these units we can get, but honestly, I don't want any of these units. I don't really like any of them. I want to be able to get either giants, minotaurs, or Jabbersliths, Cygors, Gorgons. I want these ones, so I'm not worrying about them. I'm not worrying about those guys yet. We don't have anywhere near the amount of dread we need for any of those. And unfortunately this is going to start dropping very soon. Oh, we're so close to a decent rampage as well. So if we can't fight a battle and win it in the next couple of turns, it's going to be a problem for us, really. Federation, Harganeth and Nagaron. That's fine. We'll go to war with Nagaron soon enough. We'll take the favour because I don't really need more Chaos Corruption. Alright. See, the problem here is I really don't want to fight that full stack. So I kind of want to avoid it, but so we'll cruise up here anyway, and we'll go into our encampment stance. We've got that up to level 3 now, that's good. We just need some more cash, so we're going to get rid of you again. Thank you for coming, thank you for playing. Hire a new lord. What I'd like is, and I actually keep them if I get one, is a Law of the Wild Nurgle's Foul Stink. Shadows isn't bad, but I don't really want to keep Shadowcaster, so he'll do that as well. Got more research available. Let's go for the Dark Elf one, because we're near some Dark Elves and I intend on fighting them. Now things start looking a bit sticky around Storio Court. I can actually recruit troops into these armies that I am disbanding all the time instead. So now I do want to kill those orcs, but I don't really want to fight them right now. So what I want to do is come from rating 100 plus 100, that's pretty cool. Might actually take that one for the extra horde. Do I really need horde growth? I'll take that one. Just in case. Now we're going to do a jump over here. They can probably catch up to us though, and that's fine. And we're going to actually try and skirt around them and hit either Nagaron and bring up a new blood ground up there, probably. This guy, we will disband him. What I should have done, I'll grab this Booze Cravings one. the Doom Bulls we got? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, we've got the Boost Craving one. Unassigned skill points. Oh. Became himself a bit better. Now, we've only got one momentum, so I'm actually not going to get this rampage now, which is very unfortunate. I would have liked to have it, because having a rampage up around near Nagarond is really good. Let's see if having our army sitting there draws out that Orc army. It'd be nice if it does. Probably won't, though. I just don't want to fight the full army and garrison at the same time. So, take that. Yep, I lost my momentum, so the rampage didn't make it. Okay, let's go, and we'll move up to here. And we'll go back into that campy stance, because we have 11,000 gold now, so I'd like to work on getting towards being able to recruit them. I'd also kind of like that. Oh, this will let me recruit Gorbals, though I already am at my limit for Gorbals, so that's not too big a deal. Yeah, we'll just get it so that we can get to the War Gores. I think that's the important one here. Bye-bye. What do we have? Oh, we have a Nurglesfaust Stink one. Thank you. We definitely want to keep him around. But we're still going to do this with him anyway. Just because I want the money. So it looks... The Beastman is... It's a very odd kind of... thing, really, with them. Because you don't need to keep your... Any of your... herdstones or anything, really. It's not that important to. If that herdstone gets destroyed, all I do is I get another herdstone shard, and then I can go off and use it as I want to, you know? As long as I can keep my army cruising along, we're pretty much gold. Oh no, we're trespassing. Whatever shall we do? I'll build that so that we can get a War Gore next turn. Now we'll disband him. He'll go back into our recruitment pool. Glad that we have him, because those Nurglesfaust Stinks are pretty friggin' awesome. See if we can get a Doom Bull with a Nurglesfaust Stink now. Doom Bull is pretty cool. Big motherfucker that's gonna wreck your shit. Nothing we can really do there. There's a cat here that's trying to get on my lap. I want to go fight at Nagarond. Then we'll really start having some fun. As Nagarond, we can hit Haggrafe. We'll have the Temple of Cain we need to hit as well. Oh, yep, that's where Malekith is too. That's cool. So let's sneak up here a bit further. We're going to be Sneaky Cowman. Head up here. Got 3,000 favour at the moment. Get lots of favour for destroying buildings, apparently. Doom Ball! Doom! Anyway. Corn's Fury, nothing very good there then. So as you can see, these guys just come. So this was the first one we actually recruited, this tough one. Right? Or was it no, it was the aggressive one was the first one we recruited. So let's bring him back and I'll show you something. So you go, put him here and you go, oh look, he's got a building again. There we go. So now that once they actually start coming back, you can just keep using the same one. Over and over again. Alright. Next turn is the taking of Nagarond. as one of our blood grounds. Maybe we should kill the king of the Druki first. So he's raiding them. Oh, good. We've got now our 10% bonus. That's good. Another rampage has ended because we didn't actually manage to even start it properly. Yeah, I can stay damaged because... Bye-bye. Now that should mean we've got Kagar Goredtooth ready for duty now, so we can do the same with him. I believe he was this guy. Just to prove it all again. There you go. Ridiculous. But fun. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves the start of a new rampage here. Don't worry about damaged buildings. We're going to declare war on Nagaron and their allies, Hagreef. That's fine. I don't care. Close defeat. Casualties high. We're doomed. Doomed. Or we're not. We're really not doomed at all. But this episode is doomed. Doomed to finish right now. So I'm Ashen Ninja, and if you have enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you very much already. You help keep me going. I'll fight this one in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Later.